Welcome back. With us now is Laura Witt-Deal and Ashlyn Morton from the Sweet Deal, which is like such a play on words from your name. I love that. So for anyone that's not familiar, tell us about the Sweet Deal.
Well, the Sweet Deal, I went ahead and did gluten-free baking for about the past almost 3 years. I was actually working at a regular bakery, and I couldn't eat anything that I was making because I had to be completely gluten-free. So I just started baking macarons, and that kind of revived my love of baking. So I started making everything completely gluten-free.
Yeah.
And then I started selling all my items at Farmers Market the Ozarks in Springfield and Farmers Park.
I remember seeing you on there. Like, I remember how you posted about that a lot. Yeah.
So from there, I opened up my brick and mortar, my bakery, about 6 months ago, and I've been very, very busy.
I bet. I mean, there are so many people now that have to be gluten-free. It's weird. I never heard about that, like, growing up, but now it's, like, so common. And I'm thankful for places because I have to be, you know, it's not a choice.
So does Ashlyn. Yeah. She was my customer, now she's my employee.
Celiac is like a growing disease that no one really hears about, and so having her restaurant has been so good for me.
Yeah, and so with celiacs, I mean, that's so serious that you can have to worry about cross-contamination. So how do you deal with that in your shop?
Well, I don't have to worry about that at all because everything in my bakery is always completely gluten-free. Nothing has ever been made regular in my bakery at all.
So there's nothing in the air. That's wonderful.
Nope.
So tell us about the variety of products that you have.
Well, right here I have some of my favorite products are my pretzel buns. Tastes like a pretzel. You can warm it up, slice it, make a little sandwich out of it, or you just eat it like a pretzel.
See, pretzels usually have like extra gluten. So that's like really surprising.
Yeah. And then my fudgy brownies. I have some cookies, and then these are my little cinnamon rolls, and these are homemade Pop-Tarts.
Very, very
What's inside the Pop-Tarts?
So there's going to be strawberry or brown sugar.
Wow, these brownies look really soft. Do you mind if I like?
No, go right ahead. Absolutely.
I like gluten-free normally doesn't look like this.
Yeah.
Like, they're usually crumbly, and I mean that is like so soft. I might actually have to eat that here in just a second. But, so how long have you been in business?
So about 2 years, but at the bakery in Nixa, only about 6 months.
Wow.
So good.
That's amazing. So tell me about these right here, because I actually in the break was telling Kami, I thought these were cupcakes, and I was so wrong. So tell me what this is.
So those are rose macarons. So if you don't completely fold the macaron batter to where it folds into itself, like the round ones here, it actually keeps its shape. So when you bake it, and it's a little bit more light and airy, and the bottom one's a little bit more dense. So it just gives a different texture and a really pretty aesthetic.
That is really interesting, yeah. Now, speaking of these macarons, you're actually gonna have us kind of put one together. So tell us what we're doing here.
Okay, all right, so these are kind of like the beginner shells. I'll do one, I'll have you guys do another one.
Perfect.
Just gonna go ahead and take the buttercream in your little piping bag.
Is it like buttercream frosting? Like
I actually make a Swiss buttercream.
Ooh.
I do not make American buttercream because I do not like it very much at all.
I don't know what the Swiss one is.
I don't either.
Try that.
I know.
It's less sugary, you can get more flavor.
Oh.
So there's a ring of buttercream and a dollop of salted caramel.
Okay.
Yummy.
And then you go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of Maldon sea salt on top.
That salt's gonna go good with that caramel.
Then you go ahead and you put the top on.
Okay.
A little macaron, just be a little delicate.
Okay.
And then what you can do is roll it.
That's fancy.
And
Look
the
how pretty
turbinado
those
I
are.
know.
Yeah.
And that's how you do
That's
it.
What
amazing.
flavor is that? I'm gonna go ahead and
Salted
try this.
caramel.
Okay. I mean this part.
Oh,
Does that have
actually,
a
you don't
flavor or
really
not?
flavor the shells.
Oh.
Oh.
Once you go ahead and put the macarons together, you put them in the fridge and let them like mature. Sit in the fridge for about 24 hours, and the flavors all meld in with the cookie. And that's when it gets nice and chewy.
Interesting. Okay. Now, remind people where you're located and where they can find more information if they're interested in coming to check you out.
Yeah, okay, so I'm located in Nixa on Aldersgate Road, 107 West Aldersgate, Suite 10. Just about 6 doors down from Piccolo's.
Okay.
And
Your hours?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays from 11 a.m. until about 6 p.m.
And where can we find you online?
Facebook is the best place, or Instagram as well.
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna have to try this.
I know,
Look
me
how
too.
pretty this is.
I know, yours looks
I
prettier
think
than
mine's
mine, but
prettier.
I'm
Yeah.
excited. All right, coming up on Ozarks Live, Bikers with a Cause. The Queen of Hearts Biker Ball is next.
Mm.